Are you a dependent who recently moved to the UK and is looking for a job? Are you someone who had a great job back home that pays you well, matches your career goal, but then you have to give it up just to have a better life in the UK? Or are you someone who never had a job but now considering to work in the UK as a dependent to manage your cost of living? Either ways, I have a good news for you. You can definitely work in the UK as a dependent and make money doing what you love, or at least by doing something that you don't hate. How much you can earn depends on how hard you can work and how ambitious you are. Remember one thing, guys, the sky is the limit. Well, maybe not the sky, but definitely the ceiling. Sorry, so sorry for that poor joke. The point is, there are plenty of job opportunities for dependents in the UK, and I'm here to help you find them. I get a lot of messages from people on LinkedIn asking me on how to find a job as a dependent, so I thought to make a video on it and share with you some tips and tricks. If you have any questions or suggestions for me for future videos, then don't forget to leave that in the comment section below. Also, I have noticed one thing that earlier there used to be 70% of you lovely viewers who were not my active subscribers, but guess what? Yesterday I was checking my stats and now the number has increased from 70 to 80%. So my question is, if you are someone who's watching this video, you like my content, everything, so what is that one thing that is stopping you from subscribing to my channel? So if you are someone who has not yet subscribed to my channel yet, can you please do that now? I'm waiting for you. I'm joking. Enough of chit chat. Let's get started. But before we start, let me explain who dependents are, because I know some of you might be wondering if you can bring along your family members like your parents, but unfortunately you cannot. So you are considered as independent, and the only dependent that can come along to the UK with you is your spouse, that is your husband or your wife, and your children. So you are considered as a dependent if a main applicant is applying for visa and then you get to join them in the UK on their visa. Not all visas allow dependent, only long-term visas do. Most of the short-term visas do not allow dependent visas. So I hope that clears things up for you. One of the great things about dependent visas in the UK is that you get a lot of freedom to work and also to start a business if you want to. This is awesome because this means that you will have two incomes in your family so that you can save more, especially looking at the high cost of living in the UK. So that's why I highly encourage you to apply for as many jobs as possible in the UK, because especially with dependent visas, you don't have any visa restrictions that is stopping you from getting there. The only thing you cannot do with dependent visas is becoming a professional sports person or a sports coach, but other than that, you can do literally any kind of job, including voluntary work and self-employment. Before I proceed, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, the time is now. Now is the time to hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button right now. If you're looking for unskilled job as a dependent and you're not sure how much you're gonna earn, then I have something for you. This is a tool that shows you how much each profession earns on average. I'll put the link in the description so you can use the drop down menu to see how much you can expect to earn based on the career you choose. You can explore a lot of these unskilled jobs and see how much they pay and what suits you best. Let's discuss some of them in this video. The first job I want to talk about is teaching assistant. It's a great job, especially for dependent, because it doesn't require any specific skills from your previous job. It's an unskilled job, but it has some really great benefits. If you have children or if you are planning to have children in the UK, then this job is the perfect one for you. Because you can work while your kids are at school and then you can be with them once you are done with your work and also pick them up. Because you don't have to worry about the availability because you're gonna match your kids' schedule anyways. The average pay for a teaching assistant in the UK is £91 per day. As an assistant, you would help the teacher with the lessons and give extra support to students in small groups. You would also help with keeping the class in order. You don't need a degree to be a teaching assistant, but can give you an advantage over others. The most important thing is that you have a good communication skills and you enjoy working with children. You will also have to pass a background check and you may get some training, especially if you work with children who have special needs. The next one is a care worker. This job was in very high demand during COVID and also after COVID, and they were also sponsoring visa just for this job. But then the demand went down from last year, and right now they're looking for only those people who are already in the UK. So if you are someone who is already in the UK on their dependent visa, then you have a better chance of getting this one. A care worker earns an average of £90 per day in the UK. They visit patients at their homes and help them with essential daily tasks such as washing up dishes, dressing them up, and also make them eat. They may also ask to manage their medication, do some housework, and also do grocery shopping if needed. Previous experience is not needed for entry-level positions, but some employers may ask for a driver's license and a personal vehicle. Next one is private chef. This is more common in big cities like London and not small towns. So if you are someone who is from India or similar country, then you might be familiar with this idea because people over there have private chefs and cook who come and prepare food either on regular basis or on special occasion. This concept is not very popular in the UK, but the demand is growing really fast. Some well-to-do families in the UK, they do hire private chefs and cook who can come and make food for them either every day or in a week, especially when most of the family members are working. The national average salary of private chefs in the UK is £115 per day, and it can even go higher than that. Customer service is another career option that you can think about. Most of the people might not want to do it because you don't have any experience or if it's not related to your previous or your future job in the UK. But the good news is you can do this on a temporary basis by the time you find an actual job, and then you can use this experience for your advantage. Let me tell you how. Try to look for customer service role in the industry or career path that you want to pursue in the UK. Then you can say that you have learned about customer problems and their needs and you understand them, and then you can use this as some kind of relevant experience to show them. Don't forget to mention this on your CV and on your LinkedIn profile to make this count as a relevant experience. And if you want to know how to make your resume, then don't forget to watch my previous video where I have shared tips and tricks on how you can boost your resume with the help of AI. Also, if you want to know how to boost your LinkedIn profile, then I have made a video on that one too. Link is in the bio. Go check out after you're done watching this video. Customer service executives can earn up to £23,000 per annum, whereas customer service manager can earn up to £32,000 per annum. So that's it from this video. If you find this video useful and informative, then don't forget to hit that like button. If you are someone who is new to my channel, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now because I come up with all such amazing content every week. With that being said, bye for now.